It's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes. Stay sharp, everyone!
Is there no end to what the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along?
Internal devastation!
One more!
Rising Wyvern!
Annihilation!
Rising Foe!
Here!
Demon Fang!
Far enough!
A chain between heaven and earth.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Divine Savior!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You picked the wrong fight!
Now you see what I can do! Can't get out of this!
Dusty Nail!
Rising Falcon!
Freeze laser! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Radiant pierce! Wind astral energy! Healing star beyond! They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Renwell!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine. Shooting star! Far beyond the darkest skies! Our expert coming through! Finish without a
Rising
trace!
Phoenix!
Shooting star! Explosion!
Rising Wyvern!
Burning strike! Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Lightning orb! Laser!
Take this!
Rising Phoenix!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Firmament render! Arrow squall! Vanquish darkness! Blizzard blow! Divine streak! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem! Where are you going?
Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear!
These enemies
Not
aren't
today.
me!
No complaints here!
You aren't your human.
To stop me dying?
It's over!
Lightning orb! Don't mind if I do! Annihilation!
Armor won't save you in a bind!
Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain down and...
Then I promise I'll always be here.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. Lightning orb!
This one's mine! Tear!
Don't mind if I do.
Do you require a hand?
Lightning orb! Gale force!
Rising Wyvern!
I've got you more defensively minded.
Defense via threat elimination.
So the best
Far beyond
defense
the
is a good
darkest
offense.
skies.
I'll smash you! Take this!
Rising
I
Wyvern!
never miss. Far beyond the darkest skies. I call upon thee. Shooting star!
Far enough!
Magic advance! Do it! Lancer!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
okay? Are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just happened?
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balseph back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Spirit vessels that prevent such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down to...
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then.
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
Seriously? Everything all right? You kind of looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh?
Or not, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry, never mind.
You want to all right, jeez. Sorry for taking an...
Stop it! It's okay, Hootle! Sorry. I guess I still don't...
Nah, that's fine.
I'll keep that in mind.
What's with that? Seriously? Is this a joke?
Stand between heaven and earth.
Take this! Severing wind!
Gemini Alpha! Here goes! Here's a healing arc!
Blade!
Let loose!
Hurricane
Take
Strike!
this!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Molotov! Shield and
Demon
Fang!
Fang!
Confiscated!
Eternal devastation! Not to the...
Anything normal is all mine! Let's keep up the pressure!
Demon Fang!
Lightning Meteor!
None shall escape. My judgment whirling struggle.
Severing
Winds
wind!
of heaven!
No further! Here I come!
Feel! Get on in there with the
Ice
effort.
Storm!
Light
With my thorns.
Sleep not.
Shield.
I watch.
Shockwave Strike!
Amazing. Heaven and earth. Going
Demon Fang! Not today! Demon Fang! Crush! Azure Storm! Radiant Wind!
Hydration orb.
I'm nearly done for.
Magic is out. Yes. Here's a healing arc.
Eat your
Feast of soul. Here you go. There you go. Don't let out.
coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help.
Burn up! Demon Fang! Eternal Devastation! Rising River!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Got
Here's a healing
well
arc.
done!
Do it.
Fang!
Shion!
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble! With your marksmanship, we make quite the team. We're in for a long slog with this one.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
They're surrounding us!
Don't get careless. Do my best!
Let's end this and get a bite to eat instead.
Winds of heaven! Burst forth!
Right, here goes!
A freezing storm!
Eat
Let's leveling! Ice tornado!
Pieces!
Attack time! Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory!
Feast assault!
Do it! Well, looky here!
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no to destroy the entire structure.
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegis. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renin who'd have...
From Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegis, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia, so chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah, as long as Lenegis stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia Battaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland. Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
Aw, are you tired, Hootle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
All right, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, It's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. Well, before she's ready.
Yeah. I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish. Ha! There we go. I reeled us in a big one.
That flapper was a true fighter.
Now where might those fish be? Yeah! Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
You sure know what you're doing.
Ha! Reel it in. That's not a fish I see often.
So what's it to be? Grilled or broiled?
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Now where might those fish be? Ha! I've got something. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Reel it in. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I don't recognize that fish. Is it okay to eat?
Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. Reel it in. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
That went pretty well.
Time to try a different spot. Reel it in. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
So what's it to be? Grilled or broiled?
All right, once more from the top. I've got something. I reeled us in a big one.
I can't believe you caught that with a rod. Amazing.
All right. That's a bit of a letdown.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Time to try a different spot. Ha! Okay, change of plans.
Looks like it was well worth coming out here to the...
Yeah, I can't...
Hell yeah!
What do you care?
Not always. I mean, but Kisara's cooking is just so...
Well, sorry.
What?
Anyway, what are you planning to do with that fish? Grill it? Turn it into a sashimi? Personally, my vote's for something Kisara?
Sorry.
Hey, are you all right? Your face... What happened?
Actually, I think I remember her mentioning at one point that she... But we've...
I think that...
I'm sorry. I've never seen anyone look so ill.
Don't worry about dinner.
You finally made it.
About time we call it... Tonight?
Indeed. One should never underestimate... This flavor. Why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Anyway, not really something you can help with, right?
You're right. Sorry, Law. I can't even begin to imagine how to help with that.
You're telling me. I just wish there was someone experienced I could ask.
Yeah.
Let's make...
A fish! You saw it too.
finally made it. You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need patience to fish. Ha! This one's putting up a real fight. This is quite the catch, if I do say so myself.
That thing lives on Dana? Rather enormous.
Of course it is.
It's quite the impress.
That's because a fish...
You catch a giant fish, and all you can talk about is how you're going to eat it?
What's wrong? You like eating too, don't you, Law? I can guarantee a fish this big is going to make for a good...
Well, when you put it like that.
Moments such as this, I may have once been a lord, but in truth...
Wish every Renin was as self-aware.
Indeed. Now, as for that fish, I'm thinking I'll make some steaks out of it to...
Oh, that sounds good.
Miraculous. That's... That was quite the little adventure we went on.
That's far enough! Dazzling spin! Far enough! Hurricane fight! On guard! No chance! Too slow! Dazzling spin! Sadistic descent! Sadistic descent! Falling Water snake wait! No chance! Got you! Look sharp! You made me angry! That was a bad idea! Water snake wait! Falling storm! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Dazzling spin! Flaming meteor! Water snake wait! The power of light! I'm ready to go far enough! Dazzling spin! Sadistic descent! On guard! Huh. One more! Huh. Dazzling spin! Guardian field! I'm ready to go! No chance! Too slow! Dazzling spin! The power of light! I'm ready to go! Sadistic descent! Huh. No! You're open! Falling storm! Dazzling spin! Water snake wait! Dazzling ready to go! On guard! Denied! On guard! Dazzling spin! Let's put you out of your misery! Dazzling spin! Water snake wait! Falling storm! Dazzling spin! Sadistic descent! Dazzling spin! Sadistic descent! Dazzling spin! Flaming meteor! Sadistic descent! I can handle it! Flaming meteor! Dazzling denied! This one's mine! Dazzling spin! Flaming meteor!
bloom! Dazzling spin! Sadistic descent! Blizzard bloom! Flaming meteor! Dazzling spin! Sadistic descent! Beast assault! Dazzling spin! Sadistic descent! Dazzling spin! I'm ready! Sadistic denied! This one's mine! Dazzling spin! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolitor! Sadistic descent! Dazzling spin! Falling storm! Guardian field! Alright, let me at it! Dazzling spin! This one's mine! Yeah! One more! No chance! Surprise! Dazzling spin! Falling storm!
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up! This is your hometown!
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place.
We've reached our destination.
You guys want to rest here?
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Hup. Dang, this fish is being stubborn. Ugh. 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 This is quite the catch, if I do say so myself.
That's not a Zoogle, right?
I wasn't sure if I'd actually reel it in.
That was intense.
Yeah,
It's a whopper of
The fish was all, but you held your own and reeled it in. It was great.
heavyweight.
No, I just mean you put.
Law, how about you put your full weight behind zipping your pie hole? Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I believe it. Well,
Historical records by chance?
sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it. Like as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way. All right.
I guess.
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that
everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda...
It must be the heat getting to him,
Calaglians born and raised here
Aha! So
actually. But that's not why he's white.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up?
And with all
sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention. Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law. Ugh, so hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast!
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here. An opponent like this should be easy.
None shall escape our judgment!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Are those rocks?
Radiant sword! The meteor! The flashing parts are weak! Do it!
Stop me!
A whirling
Remind me
swirl.
to stay on your good side.
Winds of heaven!
Rising Reaper! Right here! I got you!
Sleep now!
This should do it!
Healing circle! What would I do without you?
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right. Shield! You're not there with the others!
Eat this!
Not my watch!
I owe you one.
Do it! Hurricane Foot! Steel!
Double Demon Fang!
I owe you one back.
The enemy wields arcs too.
You'll soon see about that!
Let's keep up the pressure!
Hurricane Foot! Right away!
Lightning strike!
Explosive ring!
Make it rain!
Can't move!
This one's mine!
Don't leave me all alone here. Looking fearsome, Manuel.
You must be rubbing off on me.
Let's kick some ass, kid.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better.
You and I both. I know fine weapon material when I see it.
This looks nice and tough.
fight like this should be easy.
Take it. One more.
Rising Wyvern!
Smash to pieces. Raging storm.
Be still! Rising Falcon!
By the power of flame.
Sonic Thrust!
Without a
Sword
strike.
Tornado!
Blind freak.
Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Rising Wyvern! Hurricane Thrust! Rising Phoenix! Astral Blast!
That's my feeling. Make it rain.
Shut him down! Rising... Your arts are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
Then I promise I'll always be here.
You fight better at a distance.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
My face is starting to sting, and my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Xion? Oh, wait. I bet you're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Forgive you! Crescent move! Let the marksman handle this!
Here I come!
Falling storm!
Hurricane Thrust!
Mega Red!
If it cools up, it's time to get out of the way.
Orochi Air!
Dance in the wind!
Rising Wyvern!
Glad you have your usual
Rising Wyvern!
I'll show you how useful I can be.
Mega Red!
Hurricane Thrust! Rising Phoenix!
All right.
You're mine! You're mine!
Switch off!
Devastation!
We managed to turn the tide!
For now, I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Here I come!
Raging storm!
Raining Slash! Eternal Attack! Azure Storm!
There's a healing!
Feeder Flame! Okay, here I go!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
You're mine! No escape!
Hurricane Strike! Sparkling stars of light!
Orochi Air!
Purify all!
Hurricane
Meteor! Searing flame! Seal!
Glacial Shock! Hurricane Thrust! Rising Phoenix!
Now, by the power of flame!
Rising
Finish without a trace!
We managed to pull through.
Go no further!
Rising Wyvern!
Dance in the wind! In here!
Behind me!
It's reassuring to have you around.
As impressive as always.
Well, I hope that wasn't cool.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
No escape!
Back into the fray! I owe you, Xion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Eternal Devastation!
Now! Hurricane Strike!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Here I
Lightning orb!
Violet Inferno! Come and face me!
You going? Now!
Double Demon Not today!
Here, let me help. Don't mind if I do. First aid!
I can carve through armor!
This one's yours! Air thrust!
Rising Light!
In a vine?
Ready to go!
Eternal Devastation!
Dohaline!
Light burst forth!
Radiant finish it! Take it! Help this!
You're mine!
Right now!
Pieces!
Make it rain! Dohaline! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash! Over so soon? Callous. Calcified. Calaglia.
What kind of poem is that?
A sparse one.
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny. Especially you, Law. No pushing anyone, not even as a joke.
I'm not a little kid!
Out of our way! Alrighty! Mega Ray!
What's up? Burn!
Already!
Igneous, get charged!
Water! This one's mine!
Azure Storm!
Make it rain!
Chisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Pierce through! You made short work of that one.
I'm sorry. Having trouble keeping up?
Oh, I'm right behind you.
I thought you more defensive.
Defense via threat elimination.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
My word. This must be the work of Providence.
Provo what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohaline. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to handle both.
Not necessarily.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
The flame
Here it comes!
inside me
Focus!
yearns to be
On your
let
toes,
free.
everyone.
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogle? Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
Flying light spear! This thing keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Good! I'll leave it to you! Azure Storm! Double Demon Fang!
Tiger Blade!
Orochi Fury! Sword Rain Alpha! Blow away!
Tiger Blade!
Azure Storm! Double Demon Fang!
Interrupted.
Here I come! Blow away! Stay away from my friends!
Not in your dreams.
Light out the dark! I'm ready to go!
First aid! Raging storm! Reload!
Glacial Spear!
Pierce evil! Lightning! Raging
Double
catastrophe!
Devastation!
I can carve through armor. Take this.
Double Demon Fang!
Glacial Fire!
Changing strategy!
Now I can finally focus, Shia.
Careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Where are you
Do that.
going?
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Here's a healing light! Astral energy! Hold on to your art! Here I come!
Rising Falcon!
You require a hand.
Annihilation!
Here I come!
Annihilation! Laser
Orochi
blow!
Fury!
Here's a healing art!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Photon! Magic now!
Follow me! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Lunar peripheral!
Take it! Burn!
Piercing roar!
Take this.
Into the
Azure
shadows!
Storm!
Flaming me!
I got
One at a time!
shield and mace!
You get here! Let me help!
Rising Wyvern!
Ready to go! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life.
There!
I'll heal you all!
Here come more!
We'll just have to keep fighting.
Dance in the wind!
Forward up!
You'll soon see about that!
You picked the wrong fight!
I can carve through armor.
Where are you
Here.
going? You fight better at a distance. Further away the better.
looking good.
You and I both. Malevolent! Healing can't be happening. Don't leave me all alone. Pull it into an air drop! Here I come! They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Rinwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine. Switch to Shield Bolt! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Not today!
Lightning condense! Where are you going? Thunderbolt!
Rising Wyvern!
Between heaven and earth.
Burning pieces. Attack time.
You're on!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
I'm ready! Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem!
Orochi Fury!
Here, let me help.
Win!
First aid! What would I do without a change?
Here's
Big
proof.
one nine!
Azure Storm!
Empty of lightning!
Take this.
Divine! Not in your dreams!
Rising Wyvern! Not today!
Purge Malevolent! Where are you going?
Showtime! I'll smash you!
Freeze, Lancer! Dance
In a
with the
vine?
wind! Here goes! Air thrust! Light
Fever!
astral blast! Maybe the heart can fire! Complete focus!
Ready and raring!
Light the door!
All right. How do you like being pounded into shape?
I'll smash you!
Tiger Blade! His neighbor! Dazzling
Here's the
Spin!
healing arc!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malita! Guess I had to use it sometime.
Here, let me help.
On guard!
First aid!
Leave
Ability
the
reaction!
chargers to me!
Lightning orb!
Pierce through!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah!
In a vine?
Here, let me help. Sleep now. First aid! Let's get you all tucked away.
Light up the dark!
Finish it!
Elfin!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! An outstanding effect.
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
What would I do without you?
Guess I had to use it.
Showtime!
Thanks!
Everyone
Just
all
what I
right?
needed.
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
First aid!
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Elfin!
Watch and learn! That's enough! Go back down!
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Hey, is that it over there?
Have you... Guys checked your equipment lately?